This is the first exclusive gameplay of Ultron. Now get ready for this. He is a flying strategist hero with perma-flight. He's got a movement dash ability. He does a ton of damage for a strategist, and his ultimate, it's just bonkers. Like, it does loads and loads of damage. You can see in this clip already the damage he's doing. It's insane. Now we're going to break this down in detail, and we're going to go over this. We're going to take a look at all of the abilities, what is going on, what is happening. But I believe what we've got here are these drones which fly to and attach to allies and heal them over time. This is his ultimate ability, which just looks, I mean, the damage is insane. Remember, this is a strategist. This is what you've got to remember. It is a strategist. So it looks like we're getting a hybrid DPS strategist. Okay, let's pause this and let's go back to the start and let's just take a look at everything in this, because this is frankly actually crazy. Like, it is. I am all for this. I think his design, I think this design looks incredible for Ultron. It's like this sleek, I mean, look at him. It's like this sleek, I mean, we've all seen this before. It's been in the game for a while now, but I really like this look. It's like, it looks technologically advanced, which he should be. He's Ultron, right? Looks really good. So we get to see a bit of a look here at, this will be like one of his highlight intros, MVP intros. But the drones, you can see they kind of got like little faces, you know, similar to Ultron. It looks cool. He's flying towards the thing, you know, walking in all cool. Again, it's all highlight intro stuff. So the first thing is this. It is his primary attack. Now, it appears to be a beam weapon. Well, there's no appear about it. It is a beam weapon. It kind of looks like Iron Man's alternate fire, the Unibeam. But this, I mean, look at it. I mean, it's kind of hard to see how much damage that... Oh, okay, let's take a look at that. The damage that was doing there to Magneto, he had no health anyway, watch. So Magneto's literally on like 0 HP. Yeah, so whatever. He's taking damage. Now, Storm, this is the interesting. So he's got 5 of 6. If you take a look down here, 5 of 6. And then he's got 4. And then he like did some kind of like burst of damage there. So it's as if the longer it's attached to a target, it ramps up and does extra damage. That's what that looked like it was doing, but I don't think there was any kind of UI indicator. Oh, maybe there is. Hang on, what's that timer? Oh, that might have been his dash ability. I think he popped the dash ability, yeah. I think he popped shift, did he? Let's take a look at that again. So, ooh, what was that cooldown? That cooldown looked like it was something to do with the dash ability, because this hasn't actually gone on cooldown, but it looks like it does have potentially have a cooldown. I don't think that's linked to his weapon. Maybe it is. I don't know. But anyway, look at the damage. Look at this is the one thing I got to show you guys. Remember, this is a strategist hero. Like, what? Storm is at full HP here. Well, not there, but she is here. Okay, maybe not there. A little bit further back. Here we go. So Storm pokes around the corner. He does damage. He kind of hits like with a pulse, bit of extra damage. And again, pulses damage. It looks like his primary fire, and then it's like doing additional pulse damage. That is really interesting. I don't actually know what that weapon is doing. That looks really cool. Because if you look at his alternate, that is this sort of shield matrix thing, which we're going to see in a second. So this next ability is the shift ability. Wolverine has jumped him, and then look, he activates the ability, and he moves away like really fast. Again, this is super powerful. And also, he's doing massive damage to Wolverine. I mean, Wolverine's just... actually incredible. Like, so you've got to think the applications of this in the game are just crazy, because, you know, you're a flyer hero, so you're going to be hard to be dove upon anyway. But if somebody catches you in a bad position, the ability to just reposition super quick is incredibly strong. I mean, this look at this. This is really strong. Yeah, and we can see the cooldown again. So this must be something to do with the dash, because it hasn't actually, you know, like cancelled the ability. You're not able to use it. So, or maybe this is just me playing too much Overwatch recently and I'm looking for abilities on cooldown. But yeah, it looks like it's got an 8-second cooldown on the dash, which is, I guess, okay, but you're only going to use that defensively. Well, you can use it offensively, but mainly you'd be saving that. But this just seems crazy to me. Damage, mobility, just insane. So this now is the drones. So you can see here on the UI, it's on Doctor Strange. So he's got 2 of them on him. And this is the E ability. So let's just run through this. You can see, like, watch Doctor Strange's health. You can see him kind of being healed. And he also used the shield, which is on, was that on a 6-second cooldown? The range on his weapon is crazy. This guy is going to be bonkers, like totally bonkers. Look, hang on. What was going on there? There was 3 on Punisher. That's his sort of shield ability, which, if you look, this is, okay, there's a lot going on here. So, it's like, I really like this, though, trying to reverse engineer what's going on, because the heroes in Rivals are always notoriously quite complicated with their abilities. Like, they have multiple layers of abilities. So, he's applying drones. So, he's put 2 drones onto Doctor Strange. We'll just go through this really slow. I think it's better if I just pause it rather than slow the speed down. Right, so he's popped his alternate fire, which has moved the shield forward. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Is that applying the shield to the drone targets as well? I think it might have been, you know. I think that's applying it to the drone targets, right? Watch this in real time. Yeah, did you see they all flashed? But Punisher got it as well. So maybe it's just applying it to everyone in front of him. Really interesting. Also, you can see the icon has changed for the drones. So as soon as he pops that... Oh, let's have a look at this, right? So the drones are applied here. The icon then changes when he uses the alternate fire. So the drone interaction has changed. Maybe they're changed to like... Were they giving shields there? Yeah, Punisher's got shields there. Yeah, it's giving shields, right? Look at it, look at it. So Punisher hits him, gives him a shield. Okay, this is insane. So he can give shields to everybody, it looks like. I don't know whether that's just in range or it's everybody in front of him. And the drone target here would be Doctor Strange getting healed. No one else has drones on them. I think he's got 3 drones. Yeah, so then he reapplies drones to Punisher. So Punisher's being healed. And then he just rains down. This is bonkers. This is actually bonkers. What is going... This is what I love about Rivals. Like, you just want to play this guy. You want to play him just because he's broken and OP. But you want to play him. This just looks sick. Okay, so what we've got here is, I guess, an example of an all-flying sort of team. So 4 drones applied, which would make sense given the icon when this changes. Sort of had 4 icons for the drones. Yeah, can you see? 4 drones. Then he's activating his shield, which has applied shields to everybody, while he's doing damage with his sort of damage over time that then pulses into damage. So it may be that this applies to a target, does damage, 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 then does a pulse of damage. Seems to be what it's doing. This looks crazy. This just looks crazy. Okay, the ultimate. Okay. This is like summoning the legions of Ultron, and then you just do loads of damage from what I can tell. So it's got 8 seconds. you summon all your Ultron buddies. And then it's doing AoE damage. It's doing AoE damage. It's doing a lot of damage. The only thing I'll say is you look quite vulnerable. Because, I mean, you've only got 275 health. And you are sort of just sitting in the sky here. I'm not sure whether this increases your hitbox either. I would imagine it doesn't. I think this is just a visual effect. You're still going to have the same hitbox. If it does, then you're just going to be instantly killed when you use this. But this looks... Like, again, let's just run through that again. Yeah. I think what we're looking at is definitely it's a hybrid damage support. This is. Let's watch this through again. It is. This was always an issue with hero shooters like Overwatch, where it was difficult to get the DPS players to play strategists, or it was, I guess, harder to get them to play tanks, maybe. So you had heroes like Anna in Overwatch, where a lot of DPS players would gravitate towards her. This looks like one of those style of heroes where you could play this. Yeah, you're a healer. But it doesn't look like you're doing massive amounts of healing. Your healing's okay. It's heal over time from the drones, and you've got that shield ability. So I think, if anything, you could say like this is sort of like it's more of a DPS than it is a healer. But it has I don't think he could be a solo healer based off what I'm seeing there. Again, you got to remember this is. Let's just run back here. You got to remember this is like. You need to get him in a live game to find out what his healing output's going to be and play a few rounds just to see what the numbers stack up to on the board. But this type of damage is like really strong for a support. It seems to have pretty good range. So he's got good damage, good movement, or good damage on his primary fire. He's got drones which heal over time. He's got the shield ability. And then he's got his ultimate, which just gives him quite a lot of additional damage. So like here, you can see Doctor Strange... He's got a bit of shield off him. The shield, well, they all had shields because he uses alternate fire. We've got the drones attached to them. This is going to be quite interesting. I don't think you can run him as a solo support based off this. I wouldn't advise running solo support anyway. But I think if you're going to play him, you're going to be looking to do more damage than actually healing. You're healing on the side, don't get me wrong, but this is just really interesting. All right, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. I think what we're looking at is more of a DPS here than a support or a strategist. It looks really good, though. It looks really good. I'm trying to contain my excitement for this because I really want to play this. I love the flying heroes. I love Human Torch. I like Iron Man probably better than Human Torch. But that's just me. So this, obviously, the Iron Man connection. Also, as well, it is to be said, this is a new map, right? I think this is Krakoa, which has sort of been taken over by Ultron. I think it's the sister island, isn't it, to Arako? Or is this Arako and Krakoa is the other map? I always get confused. There's 2 islands, and this is one of them. New map. I think it's Krakoa, right? I think it is. Tell me in the comments below. Marvel lore, it's like there's too much. I can't take it on board. It's like, I know who Spider-Man is, but beyond that, what the hell? All right, guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. And Ultron, I don't know. If you think he's going to be OP, yeah, let me know. But that gameplay looks actually sick. And I think they always kill it when they show new hero gameplay in this game. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. See you soon.